KNX Business Hour continues. Well, not only is it Carmageddon 2 this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, is National Coffee Day. Coffee, big business, and being celebrated by local Cuban-American family-owned coffee company Gavina & Sons, which has one of the most modern and technologically advanced roasting and packing plants in the world right here. They're responsible for many iconic brands, including Don Francisco's. And with us now, Michael Gavina, the company's purchasing manager and one of the top coffee graders. Michael Gavina, thank you very much for joining us, and you're based right here in Southern California, right?
Based in the city of Vernon, and have been here since 1967.
All right, and tell us how the coffee business is doing these days.
Coffee business is good. We're estimated to have consumption of 600 billion cups of coffee annually on a global level. The only difficult challenge we have is the commodities market, but consumption is steady, so it's very good.
Yeah, tell us what's happening. We've seen commodity prices spike. Obviously, gold and corn have been getting a lot of attention, but what about coffee?
The coffee market is not fundamentally driven, unfortunately. It's all technically driven, based on dollar value, on quantitative easing, on global crisis. So all that ends up affecting the coffee price, and we'd love to see it more fundamentally driven.
Where do we stand with coffee prices? Are they near an all-time high here?
No, we actually just fell from a 30-year high just a little bit over a year ago, and they're pretty steady. They're at good levels for both a consumption and a production side. So we're at, I believe, about $1.74 per pound.
All right, and tell us about your brands, including Don Francisco and some of the other well-known brands, especially in the Cuban community, certainly, as well as across the Latino community here.
So we have a grocery brand named Don Francisco, and that brand's actually named after my grandfather, Francisco Gavina. That brand is high-quality Arabica coffees, and the way quality coffee works is the higher the coffee's grown, the higher the altitude, much like wine, the more acidity and the more premium we have to pay to get it, the coffee tends to have. Another reason why, just to explain a little bit about quality coffee, you pay for the cleaning of the coffee bean, so it's the removal of the defective bean and keeping the clean coffee. So those are the type of beans that end up in the Don Francisco's coffee brand. Same thing happens in the Café La Llave brand, which is an ethnic brand. It's an espresso, and it's a little darker. And we also have the Gavina food service brand, which if you end up going to like Porto's Bakery, that's what you would drink there. It would be a restaurant or a bakery would carry that line.
Michael Gavina, thank you very much for being with us. So he's the purchasing manager at Gavina & Sons based in Vernon. We wish you all the best, and thank you very much for joining us here today on the KNX Business Hour.